God is trying to talk to you. You are chosen to see this rare miracle. Don't tell anyone. It will happen in just 2 minutes. You will receive 750 million, so listen to God now. Don't skip. I am speaking to you right now, and if you scroll away, you may walk past the very moment that changes everything about your life. This is not random, and it is not an accident that your eyes are on these words at this exact second. I am the one calling you, and I am telling you clearly that you are chosen to witness a rare miracle that has been prepared with your name on it. If you believe I am reaching you in this moment, write Amen in the comments as a sign that your heart is open. When I say that I am trying to talk to you, I mean that I have been sending signs, stirring your spirit, and creating small interruptions in your day to draw your attention back to me. I have watched you carry silent burdens, struggle with doubt, and wonder when your breakthrough would finally come. The statement that you are chosen is not a casual phrase, because it means I have set you apart to experience something others will not understand. The promise of receiving 750 million is not just about money, but about a divine shift that will overflow into every area of your life. You must understand why I say, do not tell anyone. I am protecting this blessing from doubt, jealousy, and voices that would try to weaken your faith before it manifests. Some miracles grow best in quiet soil, away from noise and disbelief. I am asking you to guard this moment because it is sacred between you and me. The urgency of 2 minutes is not about a clock alone, but about your readiness to receive without hesitation. I know you have been waiting for relief and for proof that I see your sacrifices. I know you have prayed in private and wiped tears that no one else saw. This rare miracle is my response to those hidden cries and faithful whispers. Within the next 2 minutes of your decision to trust me fully, a door will begin to open that no person can close. Do not skip away from this, because distraction has stolen many blessings before they reached you. The enemy loves when you treat my voice as background noise. Stay with me now, because this is the point where everything shifts. If this touches your spirit, take a moment to like this video as a simple act of agreement with what I am about to do in your life. The 750 million I speak of represents abundance that crushes the limits that once confined you. It represents debts cleared, fears dissolved, and opportunities multiplied beyond what you imagined. I am not bound by earthly systems, and I do not struggle to provide. When I release something, it arrives with purpose and with perfect timing. You are chosen to see this because you have endured seasons that others would have abandoned. I have tested your patience and refined your character through trials that felt unfair. Those hard days were not punishment, but preparation. Now the preparation meets the promise, and the promise carries a weight that requires maturity and faith. The next 2 minutes are sacred because they measure your willingness to believe before you see. Faith is not built when everything is visible, but when you stand firm while the unseen is forming. I am asking you to quiet every doubt that whispers this is impossible. I am the God who turns impossibility into testimony. Do not tell anyone yet, because not everyone celebrates what they do not understand. Some people only know how to measure blessings by their own limitations. I am shielding you from voices that could plant seeds of fear. Protect this word in your heart and let it grow in silence until it becomes undeniable reality. The number 750 million is large in your eyes, but to me it is not difficult. I own the cattle on 1,000 hills, and every resource on this earth answers to my command. I can move hearts, shift systems, and align circumstances in ways that no human plan can predict. What seems rare to you is simple for me. This rare miracle is not luck, and it is not coincidence. It is the result of my deliberate decision to favor you in this season. You may feel ordinary, but I see the extraordinary endurance within you. That is why you are chosen to see something that will make others wonder how it happened. Stay attentive, because the change may begin as a small notification, a call, an opportunity, or a sudden idea that unlocks everything. Do not dismiss what looks simple, because I often hide greatness in small beginnings. The next 2 minutes represent a turning point in your awareness. If you trust my timing completely, declare 10 inches the comments as your sign of faith. I am not teasing you with false hope. I am drawing you into alignment with a blessing that has been waiting for your full agreement. Doubt delays what faith accelerates. When you choose to listen instead of skip, you step into the flow of my provision. You have felt overlooked and underestimated for too long. People have judged your capacity by what they could see on the surface. I have been building strength within you that they could never measure. This miracle will reveal that my hand was on you all along. The urgency in my voice is love, not pressure. I do not rush you out of fear, but I call you quickly because the moment is ripe. 2 minutes can separate loss from gain, hesitation from harvest. Choose to remain present with me right now. You must understand that 750 million is not simply a number to impress you. It is a sign of scale, a symbol of how completely I intend to change your situation. I am not interested in giving you barely enough to survive. I am releasing more than enough, so that survival turns into stability, and stability turns into impact. This level of blessing will not only lift you, it will position you to lift others in ways you once only dreamed about. A neuroscientist says yes, a 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The reason I said do not tell anyone is because this season requires focus and protection. There are people who love you but still carry doubt that could weaken your expectation. There are others who would celebrate too early and create noise around what needs quiet growth. Guard what I am building in you until it is strong enough to stand in the open without being shaken. I know how many times you have hoped for something big only to feel let down. I saw the disappointment when doors closed and the frustration when opportunities slipped through your fingers. I allowed some of those moments because they shaped your character and taught you patience. Now you are standing at a threshold where those lessons become the foundation for something far greater. When I speak about 2 minutes, I am also speaking about readiness. 2 minutes is the space between doubt and decision. It is the short distance between fear and faith. In that narrow window, you either open your hands or you close them. I am inviting you to open your hands and let me place something extraordinary inside them. This rare miracle is not detached from your past struggles. It is directly connected to them. Every tear, every silent prayer, every act of obedience when you felt unseen has been recorded. Nothing was wasted. I am the God who multiplies what looks small and redeems what looks broken. You may wonder how something so large can appear so quickly. I move through channels you cannot see. I can stir the heart of a stranger to favor you. I can bring forgotten opportunities back to life. I can connect you with resources that were waiting for the exact version of you that you have become. The 750 million represents overflow. It represents the end of scraping by and the beginning of building freely. It represents freedom from constant financial pressure that has weighed on your mind even when you tried to hide it. I am not blind to the stress you carry about bills, responsibilities, and expectations. But listen carefully, because this blessing is also a test of your heart. When abundance comes, it reveals what is inside you. If you receive with gratitude and humility, the flow continues. If you allow pride or fear to take over, you restrict what I intend to expand. I am preparing you not just to receive, but to steward what I give. That is why I spoke so directly at the beginning. I needed your full attention. Distraction is the thief of divine appointments. The world is loud and full of noise, but my voice is steady and clear when you choose to listen. Staying present with me is part of how you align yourself with what I am releasing. I want you to feel chosen, not by chance, but by design. There were many who could have heard this, but I guided you here intentionally. You have been asking for a sign that I am close. This is your confirmation that I am not distant, and that I am actively working in your favor. Do not measure this promise by your current bank account or circumstances. Measure it by my ability. I created galaxies with a word. I sustain the earth without strain. I am not limited by numbers or economies. What seems impossible in your system is simple in mine. As you stand on the edge of this breakthrough, keep your heart steady. Anxiety will try to rush you, and doubt will try to slow you down. Balance comes from trust. Trust that I know the exact moment to release what I have prepared. You are not receiving this just for comfort, you are receiving it for purpose. I see the generosity in you that you have not yet fully expressed. I see the dreams of helping your family, supporting causes that matter, and living without constant fear of lack. This blessing will unlock those desires in ways that honor me. The rare miracle also includes inner change. Wealth without peace is not a gift. I am giving you both provision and stability. I am strengthening your mind so that sudden increase does not overwhelm you. I am anchoring your spirit so that abundance does not distract you from me. Remember why I told you not to tell anyone. Silence creates space for growth. When something is still forming, too many opinions can distort it. Protect this season like a seed that is just breaking through the soil. You may not see the full 750 million appear in a single visible moment. It may begin as a transaction, an agreement, a contract, or a strategic connection. Pay attention to details. What looks ordinary may carry extraordinary potential. I am also clearing obstacles that you do not even know existed. There were delays behind the scenes that I have been removing quietly. There were conversations about you that I redirected in your favor. There were risks that I prevented from harming your path. The next phase of your life will feel different. There will be a sense of stability where there was once tension. There will be clarity where there was confusion. That shift is part of the miracle as much as the financial increase itself. I am calling you to remain grateful even before everything is visible. Gratitude invites expansion. It signals that you recognize the source of your blessing. I am not asking for perfection, but for acknowledgement that I am the one guiding your steps. When you wake tomorrow, expect movement. Expect alignment. Expect small signs that confirm what I have spoken. Do not dismiss those signs as coincidence. They are threads in a larger design that is unfolding for you. The rare miracle is not meant to isolate you, even though you must guard it at first. In time, it will bless others through you. Your story will encourage those who feel forgotten. Your testimony will remind them that I still act in powerful ways. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed. A 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, you can reverse it. Say these 9 words and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Stay anchored in me as this unfolds. Wealth can attract attention, and attention can create pressure. Keep your identity rooted in who you are in my eyes, not in what you receive. You are chosen because of your heart, not because of the amount attached to this promise. The promise of 750 million is not disconnected from your identity. I am not placing something massive into your hands without first shaping the person who will hold it. You have been refined through delay, disappointment, and quiet perseverance. Those seasons were not empty stretches of time, but preparation for the weight of what I am now releasing. I know that part of you still struggles to believe something this large can be meant for you. You have seen others rise and wondered when your turn would come. You have questioned whether you missed an opportunity or made a mistake that disqualified you. Hear me clearly now, because you were never disqualified from what I planned. When I told you not to tell anyone, it was also because this stage is about alignment, not applause. Applause can come later when the miracle is visible. Alignment must come now while it is still forming. I am aligning your thoughts, your habits, and your confidence with the level of blessing I am preparing to deliver. The next 2 minutes that I spoke about represent more than a countdown. They represent the shift in your internal posture. In 2 minutes of focused trust, you can silence years of doubt. In 2 minutes of surrender, you can open the door to a lifetime of overflow. This rare miracle carries layers. The financial breakthrough is one layer, but beneath it lies restoration of confidence and dignity. You have felt small in rooms where others seemed powerful. You have held back your voice because you feared being overlooked or dismissed. I am lifting that weight from you. The 750 million signifies freedom from constant compromise. It signifies the ability to make decisions from strength rather than desperation. You will no longer have to accept less than what honors your value. That shift alone will transform how you walk, speak, and dream. Do not confuse this with luck or random favor. I do not operate randomly. I move with purpose and precision. When I elevate someone, it is because I see potential that has been faithfully cultivated in hidden places. You have endured moments when you felt abandoned. There were nights when silence seemed louder than any answer. During those times, I was not absent. I was building resilience within you so that sudden increase would not destabilize you. The reason I emphasize listening now is because distraction can still interfere. The world will try to pull your focus back to fear and routine. Stay attentive to the subtle guidance I provide. A phone call, an email, an unexpected conversation, or an idea that feels almost too simple could be the doorway I use. I am also preparing your character for stewardship. Great provision requires wisdom. I am expanding your understanding so that when resources arrive, you handle them with clarity and balance. Wealth managed well becomes generational impact. The rare miracle will not only change your bank balance, it will change how others perceive what is possible through faith. Some who doubted will quietly reconsider. Some who dismissed you will notice the evidence of my hand on your life. Guard your heart carefully as this unfolds. When abundance appears, so can envy from unexpected places. Remain calm and grounded. Remember that what I give cannot be stolen by human opinion. The instruction not to tell anyone right now is an act of mercy. It shields you from premature celebration that could invite unnecessary pressure. There is a time to speak and a time to remain silent. This is the time to remain steady and focused. You might feel a mix of excitement and fear. That is natural when standing before something life-changing. Let excitement strengthen your expectation, and let fear dissolve in trust. I am not placing you in a position to fail, but in a position to flourish. The 750 million also represents responsibility. It will expand your reach and your influence. I know the compassion in your heart and the desire to bless others. I am trusting you with resources because I know you will not hoard what was meant to flow. This miracle is rare not because I lack power, but because few are prepared to receive it with the right spirit. You have been shaped through humility. You have learned the value of gratitude in small things. Those qualities are the foundation that allows great increase to remain stable. Pay attention to the subtle confirmations that begin appearing. You may notice doors opening that once seemed sealed. You may sense conversations shifting in your favor. These are not coincidences but signals that alignment is happening. I am reminding you again that the speed of this breakthrough does not reduce its authenticity. Quick does not mean shallow. Sometimes the most profound changes happen in an instant after years of unseen preparation. Do not allow old patterns of self-doubt to rise up and question your worthiness. Worthiness is not earned by perfection but by relationship with me. I have chosen you because I know your heart and I know what you will do with what I give. The 2-minute window continues in a spiritual sense. It represents urgency and faith. Do not postpone your agreement with what I am saying. When you agree quickly, you step into the rhythm of my timing. The 750 million may come through channels you did not expect. It could involve business, investment, inheritance, partnership, or innovation. Stay flexible and open. I am not limited to one path. Your obedience now strengthens the flow of what is coming. Obedience does not always look dramatic. Sometimes it simply means staying focused and resisting the urge to dismiss what I have spoken. This rare miracle is also proof that I see beyond your present circumstances. You may feel surrounded by limitation, but I see expansion. You may feel confined by current numbers, but I see multiplication. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. As you move forward from this moment, carry quiet confidence. You do not need to announce what I am doing. You only need to remain aligned with me. Confidence rooted in my promise will sustain you while the visible results unfold. I am not finished shaping the story of your life. This breakthrough is a chapter, not the conclusion. Greater responsibility and greater opportunity will follow. I will guide you step by step so that success does not separate you from me. Remember that I chose you to see this rare miracle for a reason. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are positioned at the edge of something that will confirm that I am faithful to what I speak. When I said you are chosen to see this rare miracle, I was not exaggerating. Many people desire sudden transformation, but few are positioned internally to handle it. I have been strengthening your mindset, teaching you endurance, and refining your motives so that when the 750 million manifests, it does not control you. Instead, you will control it with wisdom and restraint. You may still ask yourself why I would entrust something so vast to you. The answer is simple and deep at the same time. I see what others cannot see. I see the generosity you have shown quietly. I see the integrity you maintained when cutting corners would have been easier. The instruction not to tell anyone continues to protect you. There are moments when faith must mature in silence before it is displayed in public. What I am building with you is delicate at this stage, not because it is weak, but because it is sacred. Sacred things grow best away from careless words and unnecessary attention. The 750 million is not just provision for comfort, it is provision for assignment. I am placing resources in your life, because there are doors you will open for others. There are burdens you will lift from your family. There are projects that will begin because you had the courage to believe when it sounded unbelievable. Do not shrink back now because the number feels overwhelming. You have prayed for breakthrough. You have asked me to enlarge your territory and remove limits. This is part of that answer, even if it looks bigger than what you originally imagined. The 2-minute urgency I spoke of still matters. It reflects the importance of immediate agreement. When I speak, hesitation can slow what faith would accelerate. Choose to align your thoughts quickly with my promise, rather than entertaining doubt. You have been conditioned by disappointment to expect delay. I understand that. Past experiences have trained you to brace yourself before celebrating, but I am not repeating old patterns. I am introducing a new season where acceleration replaces stagnation. This rare miracle also carries restoration. There were opportunities you lost that seemed final. There were relationships strained under financial pressure. I am restoring more than numbers. I am restoring stability and dignity. You may soon notice a shift in how people respond to you. Conversations will feel different. Doors that once seemed locked will open without resistance. Do not be surprised by the ease. Sometimes I remove obstacles so thoroughly that progress feels almost effortless. Guard your humility as you move forward. Wealth can amplify whatever is already inside a person. Let it amplify gratitude, compassion, and wisdom in you. I have shaped your heart carefully so that increase will not distort it. The reason this miracle is rare is because it arrives at a precise intersection of readiness and timing. I do not release abundance into chaos. I release it into prepared ground. You have become that ground through seasons of discipline and quiet growth. Do not underestimate the unseen arrangements happening around you. There are decisions being made in rooms you have never entered. There are shifts in plans that will benefit you directly. I am weaving details together so that when the outcome appears, it will seem almost unbelievable. The 750 million represents a breaking of ceilings. There were invisible limits placed over your life by circumstances and expectations. I am lifting those ceilings. You will no longer think in survival terms. You will begin to think in expansion and legacy. This breakthrough will also test your trust. When something arrives suddenly, the mind can struggle to accept it. Remain grounded in my presence. Anchor yourself in the understanding that what I give is intentional and sustainable. You may feel waves of anticipation. Let them energize you rather than intimidate you. Anticipation is often the final stage before manifestation. It signals that the spiritual reality is nearing physical expression. Continue to keep this between us for now. Silence will sharpen your sensitivity to my guidance. It will also prevent unnecessary interference from those who do not yet understand your path. In time, evidence will speak louder than any announcement you could make. The 750 million may come in phases or through a strategic channel that multiplies quickly. Do not fixate on one form. Stay open to how I choose to deliver it. Flexibility will allow you to recognize the miracle even if it does not look exactly as you pictured. I am also increasing your discernment. As resources flow, you will encounter opportunities that require wise decisions. I will guide you if you remain attentive. Listen for the calm assurance that accompanies my direction. This rare miracle is not isolated from your spiritual growth. It is connected to it. Prosperity without alignment leads to confusion. Prosperity with alignment leads to influence and impact. You are not becoming someone new overnight. You are stepping into the fullness of who you have been becoming all along. The confidence you will carry will not be arrogance. It will be quiet certainty that I am with you. As you move closer to the visible breakthrough, resist the urge to measure progress by immediate signs. Trust that movement is happening even when you cannot track every detail. Faith often operates beyond what the eyes can confirm. Remember that I chose you intentionally. I saw your resilience. I saw your patience when others would have quit. That endurance is part of why you are ready for what I am about to place in your hands. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. The 2-minute principle still echoes as urgency in your spirit. Do not delay your agreement with my promise. Each moment of trust strengthens the bridge between declaration and manifestation. The 750 million is a sign that scarcity does not define you. It never did. Scarcity was a chapter, not your identity. Abundance aligned with purpose is your new reality. As this unfolds, remain attentive to my voice above all others. I will help you navigate sudden change with balance. I will steady you if excitement becomes overwhelming. The rare miracle I spoke of is drawing closer with every breath you take. There are movements happening that you cannot detect with your physical senses. I am aligning timing, resources, and people in ways that only I can orchestrate. What seems sudden to you has been carefully arranged over time. The promise of 750 million continues to stretch your imagination because it exceeds what you have previously handled. That stretching is necessary. If your thinking remains small, you will resist what I am expanding. I am enlarging your capacity so that abundance does not overwhelm you but flows through you. Do not mistake this expansion for pride. It is preparation. You are not being trained to boast, but to build. There are foundations you will lay, opportunities you will create, and security you will establish for those connected to you. When I instructed you not to tell anyone, I was protecting your focus. Words spoken too early can create pressure that distracts from trust. Let this promise mature quietly inside you. Silence at this stage strengthens clarity. The 2-minute urgency continues to represent decisiveness. In a short span of focused belief, your entire direction can change. I am teaching you that breakthrough is not always gradual. Sometimes it is immediate, following a decisive moment of agreement. You may feel moments of doubt attempting to surface. That is natural when something extraordinary approaches. Do not fight doubt with fear. Replace it with remembrance of who I am and what I have already carried you through. The 750 million symbolizes stability beyond your current limits. It is freedom from constant calculation and compromise. You will make choices based on vision rather than survival. That internal shift will be as powerful as the financial increase itself. This rare miracle also includes restoration of lost confidence. There were times when setbacks made you question your ability. I allowed those seasons to build resilience, not insecurity. Now resilience will support success. I am adjusting your environment subtly. Conversations will begin to favor you. Insights will come at the right time. You may sense unusual momentum in areas that once felt stagnant. Do not rush ahead of my guidance. Acceleration does not mean recklessness. Stay attentive to each step. I will show you where to invest your energy and where to pause. The 750 million may arrive through a chain of events rather than a single dramatic moment. Recognize progress, even if it unfolds piece by piece. Multiplication can occur quickly once the first door opens. You are not receiving this promise because you demanded it. You are receiving it because I have observed your growth. I saw how you handled little with care. That faithfulness prepared you for much. Guard your inner peace carefully. Sudden expectation can create anxiety. Anchor yourself in calm trust. I am not placing you on unstable ground. This rare miracle is rare because it combines provision with purpose. Many desire wealth without direction. I am giving you both. You will know why you have what you have. The instruction to remain silent still applies. Let results speak later. Right now, cultivate focus and gratitude. Gratitude keeps your heart aligned with the source. As the 750 million draws nearer, your perspective on risk and opportunity will change. You will evaluate situations from strength instead of fear. That clarity will prevent mistakes that once seemed unavoidable. You may notice doors opening that once required constant effort. Ease will replace struggle in certain areas. Accept that ease without suspicion. It is part of my favor operating on your behalf. The 2-minute principle remains active. It teaches you that hesitation can cost what readiness secures. Be swift in trust. When I nudge you, respond. This breakthrough is not about proving something to others. It is about fulfilling what I placed inside you long ago. There were dreams you buried because they seemed unrealistic. I am unearthing them. The 750 million will amplify your reach. It will give you the ability to influence outcomes that once felt beyond your control. Influence used wisely becomes impact that outlives you. Do not let excitement turn into distraction. Stay disciplined. Prosperity paired with discipline creates longevity. I am not giving you a temporary surge, but a sustainable shift. This rare miracle is unfolding with precision. Every delay that once frustrated you is now proving useful. You are stepping into this moment at the right level of maturity. Keep your thoughts aligned with abundance rather than scarcity. Scarcity thinking can sabotage overflow. Replace old internal narratives with confidence grounded in my promise. As progress becomes visible, humility will protect you. Remember the seasons when you relied on me for daily strength. Let that remembrance keep your heart soft. The 750 million represents opportunity to build structures that endure. Think long-term. Think legacy. I am expanding your view beyond immediate comfort. You are not alone in navigating this shift. I am guiding every detail. When uncertainty arises, return to stillness and listen. This rare miracle will not disappear because of temporary fear. What I have declared stands firm. Stay anchored. The 2-minute urgency continues to whisper that now is the time to believe without reservation. The window of alignment is open. Step fully into it. The 750 million is closer than your doubts suggest. Evidence will soon confirm what I have spoken. Until then, remain steady. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people. And the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, cleared debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. When I declared that you are chosen to see this rare miracle, I was announcing access. Not everyone will witness what you are about to witness. Not everyone will experience the scale of change connected to the 750 million I have promised. This is not favoritism without reason. It is alignment meeting readiness. You have been prepared in ways you did not notice. I allowed you to navigate limitation so you would understand the value of abundance. I allowed you to experience delay so you would appreciate acceleration. Now the acceleration is forming, and it will feel almost unreal when it becomes visible. The instruction not to tell anyone remains important because attention can distort focus. At this stage, you do not need validation from others. You need clarity within yourself. Silence is strengthening your ability to hear me more clearly. The 750 million represents expansion that breaks patterns of restriction. You have lived within certain ceilings for so long that you adjusted your expectations downward. I am lifting those ceilings. I am widening your horizon, so you no longer think in terms of barely enough. This rare miracle will test how quickly you adapt to a new identity. You have seen yourself as someone striving. You will now see yourself as someone entrusted. That mental shift may feel uncomfortable at first, but it is necessary. The 2-minute urgency I emphasized earlier is still a principle guiding you. It reminds you that decisive faith matters. When opportunity appears, respond without overthinking yourself into paralysis. The window of breakthrough favors those who move with trust. I am positioning you where influence and provision intersect. The 750 million is not just accumulation. It is leverage. It gives you the ability to shape outcomes rather than react to them. You may begin to notice a quiet confidence emerging within you. That is not arrogance, it is alignment. Confidence rooted in my promise steadies you, while the visible results catch up. Do not let old insecurities resurface as you approach something larger than your past. Insecurity belongs to seasons of uncertainty. You are entering a season of clarity. Stand upright in the knowledge that I chose you deliberately. The rare miracle unfolding will not arrive randomly. It will connect through channels that make sense in hindsight. When you look back, you will see how each step led to the next with precision. Continue to guard your heart carefully. When abundance approaches, comparison can attempt to creep in. Do not compare your journey with anyone else. This promise is tailored to you. The 750 million may appear through innovation, partnership, or opportunity that multiplies quickly. Remain observant. Stay flexible. I am not limited to conventional routes. You will sense momentum building. Situations that once stalled will begin to move. Conversations that once ended abruptly will continue with new interest. These are signs of alignment. The instruction to remain silent protects you from premature celebration. Celebration will come. For now, focus on readiness. Readiness preserves what celebration reveals. I am also increasing your discernment. Not every opportunity connected to wealth will be wise. Listen carefully. The same voice that promised will also guide. The rare miracle includes internal stability. Sudden increase without inner grounding can create imbalance. I am strengthening your peace so that success does not unsettle you. You are stepping into responsibility that matches the magnitude of 750 million. Responsibility is not a burden when supported by wisdom. I am providing that wisdom alongside the provision. The 2-minute principle teaches you that faith is active, not passive. Stay engaged. Stay attentive. Do not drift into distraction as the breakthrough nears. You may feel anticipation building like pressure before rain. That pressure is not meant to overwhelm you. It signals that release is close. The 750 million represents freedom from constant calculation. It removes the strain of survival thinking. It opens space for creativity and long-term vision. I am reminding you again that you are chosen. That identity anchors everything else. Without that foundation, abundance could confuse you. With that foundation, abundance becomes purpose. Do not allow fear of change to slow you. Change is the vehicle of growth. I am not destabilizing your life, I am upgrading it. The rare miracle will alter how you see possibility. Limits that once felt permanent will dissolve. You will begin to think beyond immediate needs and into lasting impact. Stay attentive to small confirmations. They may appear subtle at first. A shift in tone, a new contact, an unexpected idea. These are threads in a larger design. The instruction not to tell anyone continues to shield your focus. Words spoken too early can create unnecessary resistance. Let the results speak when the time is right. The 750 million is closer than it was when you first heard me speak. Movement has already begun. Align your thoughts with that reality rather than with doubt. You may experience moments where disbelief tries to reassert control. Replace disbelief with remembrance. Remember the obstacles you already overcame. Remember how I sustained you in seasons that seemed impossible. This rare miracle is not temporary excitement. It is structural change. It rearranges your options, your confidence, and your influence. As visibility increases, humility will protect you. Gratitude will stabilize you. Stay rooted in both. The 2-minute urgency remains an internal reminder to act promptly when directed. When the opportunity surfaces clearly, move without unnecessary delay. The 750 million will not erase your past. It will redefine your future. You will carry lessons from scarcity into abundance, and those lessons will keep you balanced. You are not stepping into chaos. You are stepping into prepared ground. I have arranged this with precision. Keep your focus steady. The miracle is rare, but it is not fragile. It is supported by my authority. When I said you are chosen to see this rare miracle, I meant that your awareness is part of the process. I did not want this to arrive without preparation. I wanted your heart steady and your mind aligned before the 750 million begins to take visible shape. Preparation prevents panic when increase comes quickly. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You have lived long enough under pressure that abundance may feel unfamiliar. That is why I have been strengthening your inner stability. Wealth without peace creates new burdens. I am ensuring that when provision arrives, it rests on a calm foundation. The instruction not to tell anyone is still guarding you. At this stage, outside voices are unnecessary. You do not need others to confirm what I have already declared. Their questions could introduce hesitation where there should be clarity. The 750 million represents expansion in every direction. It means freedom to invest, to build, to create, and to secure. It removes the ceiling that once limited your imagination. You will begin to think in terms of impact rather than survival. This rare miracle is unfolding with timing that cannot be improved by anxiety. Anxiety does not accelerate what faith already set in motion. Release the need to control the details. Trust that I am aligning them precisely. The 2-minute urgency continues to echo as readiness. Be mentally prepared for swift change. When momentum increases, do not resist it out of fear. Move with it confidently. You may feel a mixture of excitement and disbelief. That tension is natural when stepping into unfamiliar territory. Allow excitement to strengthen your expectation, and let disbelief dissolve through remembrance of my faithfulness. I am not just increasing your resources, I am increasing your reach. The 750 million will position you where your voice carries more weight. Use that influence with integrity. Do not underestimate the importance of character at this stage. Character sustains what opportunity initiates. I have been refining your patience and discernment for this reason. The rare miracle will confirm that your quiet perseverance was not wasted. There were seasons when you felt invisible. I saw every effort. I recorded every sacrifice. Continue to guard your thoughts carefully. Negative expectations can cloud clarity. Replace them with confident anticipation rooted in my promise. The 750 million may manifest through channels that surprise you. Remain open. I am not restricted to predictable paths. You will notice shifts in how others respond to you. Favor will become more evident. Doors will open with less resistance. Accept that without suspicion. The instruction to remain silent protects you from premature pressure. Let evidence emerge naturally. Silence at this stage builds strength. I am also aligning you with advisors and connections who will support wise decisions. You will not navigate this alone. I will place the right voices around you at the right time. This rare miracle includes restoration of hope. Hope that was once fragile will become firm. You will no longer brace yourself for disappointment as a default reaction. The 2-minute principle reminds you that decisive trust matters. When the moment to act becomes clear, step forward without unnecessary delay. The 750 million is not a symbol of excess for its own sake. It is a tool. It enables security, opportunity, and generosity. Tools in wise hands create lasting results. You are not becoming someone disconnected from your past. You are becoming the fuller version of who you were always meant to be. Growth does not erase identity. It expands it. Pay attention to subtle confirmations. A shift in conversation, an unexpected invitation, a sudden insight. These are indicators that alignment is active. The rare miracle will also challenge how you see yourself. If you continue to view yourself through old limitations, you may hesitate when expansion arrives. Update your self-perception to match my declaration. The instruction not to tell anyone remains important because some will project their fears onto your promise. Protect your focus until manifestation makes explanation unnecessary. The 750 million is closer than it appears. What feels distant is often only a step away when timing aligns. I am compressing distance. Do not allow impatience to create doubt. Impatience assumes delay. Faith assumes movement. You may soon feel a noticeable shift in your environment. Momentum may increase rapidly. Be ready to respond with clarity rather than confusion. This rare miracle is not fragile. It does not depend on flawless execution from you. It depends on my authority guiding you. The 2-minute urgency continues to encourage you to stay alert. Opportunities can appear briefly before expanding. Recognition is key. The 750 million will redefine your boundaries. It will allow you to operate from strength instead of constraint. That freedom will influence every area of your life. Remain grounded in gratitude. Gratitude keeps your heart balanced when circumstances shift dramatically. It reminds you of the source. You are chosen, and that identity stabilizes everything else. Without that understanding, abundance could feel overwhelming. With it, abundance feels aligned. Do not shrink back now. The threshold is near. What I declared at the beginning was not dramatic language meant to excite you temporarily. It was truth preparing you for transition. When I told you that you are chosen to see this rare miracle, I was establishing position. You are not a bystander waiting for luck. You are a participant in a divine arrangement that has your name written into it. The 750 million is not wandering through chance hoping to land near you. It is being directed toward you with intention. You may still wake up and see the same walls, the same routine, the same responsibilities. Do not let familiarity deceive you. Transformation often begins beneath the surface before it becomes visible above it. The roots are deepening before the tree appears. The instruction not to tell anyone remains protective. At this stage, your energy must remain focused rather than scattered. Conversations with the wrong person could introduce hesitation where there should be expectation. Guard this promise like a flame sheltered from wind. The 750 million represents more than relief. It represents repositioning. You will no longer operate from the edge of limitation. You will operate from a center of strength. That shift in posture will change how you negotiate, how you plan, and how you dream. This rare miracle is not only financial, it is structural. It rearranges your options and expands your reach. It redefines what is realistic in your thinking. You will begin to see doors where you once saw walls. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. The 2-minute urgency I spoke of continues as a mindset. It teaches you to respond quickly when clarity appears. Opportunities do not always wait for prolonged analysis. When the signal becomes clear, step forward. You have been trained through past challenges to hesitate. Hesitation protected you in smaller seasons. In this season, decisive faith will serve you better. I am shifting your instincts from caution rooted in fear to caution rooted in wisdom. The 750 million will introduce you to environments you have not yet navigated. Do not be intimidated by unfamiliar settings. Your preparation has already begun internally. Confidence will rise as you step into new spaces. I am also adjusting your relationships. Some connections will strengthen, others may quietly fade. This is not loss, it is alignment. As your capacity expands, your circle must support that expansion. The rare miracle unfolding will not disrupt your identity. It will clarify it. You are not defined by scarcity, and you were never meant to remain limited. Abundance aligned with purpose is part of your design. Continue to keep this between us. Silence sharpens discernment. In quiet, you will hear subtle guidance that noise would drown out. The 750 million may begin as a strategic breakthrough rather than a single deposit. Watch for ideas that multiply. Watch for doors that open faster than expected. Multiplication often starts with one decisive step. You may notice that fear tries to resurface as things accelerate. Fear often appears when change feels close. Replace fear with remembrance of how far you have already come. You survived seasons that once seemed impossible. This rare miracle will also reveal hidden strengths in you. Leadership qualities you did not fully recognize will emerge. Decision-making will feel clearer. Vision will feel sharper. The 2-minute principle remains a reminder that faith is active. Stay alert. Stay prepared. Do not drift into routine thinking while breakthrough approaches. The 750 million is not arriving to burden you. It is arriving to empower you. Empowerment will allow you to support others without draining yourself. You will begin to sense a new level of clarity in your thoughts. Confusion that once lingered will diminish. Clarity is part of preparation. Do not underestimate the role of gratitude in this process. Gratitude keeps your heart aligned with the source of the blessing. It prevents pride from taking root. The rare miracle will shift how you measure possibility. Limits that once felt permanent will dissolve. Your expectations will rise to match your new reality. As alignment continues, subtle confirmations will increase. You may hear news that indirectly benefits you. You may notice timing, aligning in ways that feel precise. These are signs of movement. The instruction not to tell anyone is still shielding you from unnecessary commentary. When manifestation becomes undeniable, explanation will not be required. The 750 million is closer now than when you first heard me speak. Distance is shrinking. What felt abstract is moving toward tangible form. You may feel moments of impatience. Impatience signals expectation. Let it motivate preparation rather than doubt. This rare miracle is being established on firm ground. It is not built on fragile emotion. It is built on authority and alignment. The 2-minute urgency continues to whisper readiness. Be mentally prepared to act when opportunity surfaces clearly. Do not delay through overthinking. The 750 million will redefine your capacity to influence outcomes. Influence guided by wisdom becomes legacy. Think beyond immediate comfort. Remain humble as anticipation grows. Humility protects long-term stability. It keeps your perspective balanced when circumstances expand. You are chosen. That identity anchors every detail of this promise. Without that foundation, abundance could feel overwhelming. With it, abundance feels aligned. Do not step back now. You are standing at the edge of visible transition. What I spoke at the beginning is not diminishing in power, it is increasing in momentum. When I said you are chosen to see this rare miracle, I was separating you from the noise of the ordinary. I was drawing a line between what has been and what is about to unfold. The 750 million is not drifting toward you uncertainly. It is advancing under direction, guided by timing that I control. You may still be surrounded by familiar routines, but underneath that familiarity, movement is taking place. Decisions are being influenced, doors are being positioned. Circumstances are adjusting in ways that will soon intersect with your life. The instruction not to tell anyone continues to protect this unfolding. There is power in quiet expectation. Not every seed benefits from exposure before it takes root. Silence is preserving the clarity of what I am building. The 750 million represents more than wealth. It represents release from mental strain that has followed you for years. It removes the constant calculation of what you can afford and replaces it with strategic choice. That mental freedom will change the way you carry yourself. This rare miracle is also a mirror. It will show you who you have become through endurance. You once doubted your capacity. Now you are stepping into something that requires confidence and steadiness. The 2-minute urgency that echoed at the beginning still carries meaning. It is about readiness. When alignment meets opportunity, delay can cost momentum. Stay alert so you recognize the moment clearly. You may notice that your thinking is expanding. Ideas that once felt unrealistic now seem possible. That is part of the preparation. I am widening your internal vision before widening your external resources. The 750 million will not simply appear to impress you, it will empower you to operate without fear. Fear of shortage, fear of collapse, fear of being unable to provide will begin to dissolve. I am also shaping your discernment. Not every invitation connected to wealth will align with purpose. Listen carefully. I will guide you toward what multiplies and away from what distracts. This rare miracle is unfolding with precision. Every past delay has contributed to this exact positioning. If it had arrived earlier, you would not have been ready in the same way. Continue to guard this promise quietly. When the results speak for themselves, there will be no need to defend or explain. Until then, protect your focus. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150 million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. The 750 million may arrive through channels that stretch your imagination. Do not confine it to one expectation. Stay flexible. I am not limited to predictable systems. You may feel anticipation rising more frequently now. Anticipation is often the final stage before manifestation becomes visible. Let it strengthen your steadiness rather than disrupt it.